From First Alert 7 News, with coverage of the Permian Basin, you're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for streaming with us on this Tuesday morning here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. I'm joined now by a very special guest in Travis McCorkadell. He's the organizer of the West Texas Renaissance Fair. And if you haven't heard of that before, well, there's a good reason for that, because this is the inaugural event coming up very soon. Travis, first off, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me today. It's
Absolutely.
Great to be here.
So good to have you with us. So tell us what this is all about, and again, what it's called.
So West Texas Renaissance Festival is an event to where you can kind of let loose for the day. You can jump back in time, you can let your imagination run wild, and don't think this is just for the kids. I mean, people well into their 80s still go to these things and have a blast, and they dress up and they have fun with it. Now, for ours, we're looking for something a little more educational. We're looking to have it grow into something that the kids can have fun with, and that's one reason why that our tickets for the kids are free, 12 and under. And as well as our adult tickets are only $10 to allow all these families to be able to come out and enjoy it without having to drop a paycheck, just to attend.
Absolutely, and that could be a barrier for so many different people. We have a flyer we can bring up as well, showing the event itself and also the price. Like you were saying, kids 12 and under free, and then those who are older could enjoy some beverages as well. Is that right, on site?
Yes, we were trying to get mead out this year. Now, one of the problems is a lot of people don't know how to drink mead, especially in the heat.
Sure. Yes.
So this year we decided to stay away from it, plus a couple of our vendors that we reached out to, it was kind of late, so they didn't have a chance to get the proper documentation for out here. So we're just going to be doing some small sales to the VFW out at the pavilion. And we're going to have plenty of water. We're going to have dirty soda vendors. We got a Mexican lemonade vendor coming out, which her stuff is so amazing. It's all on the sweet side, but it is so good. I've done quite a few events with her. But we're going to have a few different food trucks. We had our themed ones back out, but we got some other good ones for the area. So. Fantastic. We're looking forward to having a great time, and we have plenty of activities to do as well.
And Travis, many people might be wondering, why put on something? Why is this important to you?
It's a passion of mine. I've put on a few different events. I've helped organize volunteer stuff while I was in the service, and I really love organizing this stuff. I love drawing people in and watching them have a good time. I love watching the kids have a good time, That watching all that is almost like building a house and seeing the finished product, It's that sense of accomplishment. You see these people having a great time, you get that accomplishment, and it feels good. And then you can give back to the community in a sense.
And Travis, even in our short interaction, I feel like there's also, like you mentioned, a historical aspect, but also a cultural aspect behind this as well. There's many things that the kids can learn looking back in history. From the attire to what you're eating and drinking, things like that, all part of this.
Yes, exactly. Even to what I'm wearing today, this is a traditional great kilt or a Phillimore Scottish kilt. And this has multiple different uses. It can be used as a rain jacket. It can be used as bedding, a blanket, you name it. It can be used for a whole bunch of different things. And even down to learning how to pleat this. Like I have to lay out 4 yards or 4 meters and then pleat everything. And then roll into it.
Interesting.
So it takes depending on how nice I want it, it takes a little while in the morning to get into it.
Sure.
So, but I mean, even that has historical and cultural meaning to Scotsmen. Mm-hmm. And this is my ancient family tartan. So I had it custom ordered from Scotland.
That's so interesting. Things that are happening right here in West Texas that maybe we haven't had before, haven't had in a long time. But again, this is the inaugural event. This is the first annual time we're doing this. We can bring up the flyer. Can you go over the event details one more time, when and where for those interested in going?
Yes, so it's going to be going on this weekend. Depending on the weather, we might do a delayed start for Saturday because we are supposed to get a lot of rain coming in. So we might start between 9 or 10 on Saturday, but it's going to run until 10 p.m. Now, the market is going to close around 4 to 5. Because the Legion has bingo going on. So we can't have everything, but we do want to allow everybody who still works late and everything to come out and kind of enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy some fire spinning. We're going to have pirate comedy show from Brethren of the Sunken Skull. They're great. And we're going to have a drum circle. So we're going to have a few events in the evening to kind of hang out and mingle and just have some fun.
And just to point out, Travis, this is not something just for Odessa. We're calling all of the Permian Basin here.
Yes, this is a call to all the Permian Basin. This is something that we need out here. There's not a lot to do, and especially in the surrounding areas, it's hard to drive out to Austin or Houston or Dallas to do these events. And even over to Albuquerque, which is a great event we just got done with. They're all great events, but they're just so far.
Right, as everything is. Yes, the 5 to 5.5 hour drive, the typical drive, but it's right here in our own backyard putting this on. And also, I'm sure there's been so much work behind the scenes on your part. You've been working on this for a while.
Yeah, I actually started my planning last summer, just talking to people while we were vending at flea markets, and I ran into a few people who were part of the Scottish Heritage Society as well as Odessa Arts. And they all showed an interest in wanting to get something going again, so I started pushing it.
I'm curious, are there things, while people are there, are they able to take things home with them, maybe buy souvenirs, things like that?
Great question, and of course, we have 42 vendors. That's the great number. That's the answer to life and universe and everything, right?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
We got lucky with that number. But
That's
we have
great.
42 different vendors. We're gonna have everything from oddities to clothing, to knickknacks, to even little apparel items such as sporins or little bags or something like that. We have a few leather guys out, leather crafters, as well as just random knickknacks and things like that. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be great shopping, and we tried to do our best to stay on theme with our vendors.
That's wonderful, to keep it immersed as
Yes.
best possible in Odessa. Not, to have this kind of Renaissance events going on is a really unique thing for sure, something we don't see very often, and something that you're putting this on. And so it's going to be something for everyone of all ages. Want to highlight that once again. Even if you're not familiar with this, it's a good time to go out.
Yeah, if it's the first time you're hearing about this is a great time to come check us out and come see what we're doing. We love to see people dress up. The more elaborate the outfit or even basic outfit, it's great. I've seen people walk around with, this is my Renaissance outfit, and it's just a plain t-shirt, and I'm like, dude, you look amazing.
Well, talk about that as well, Travis. I mean, you're really involved in this community, this group as well. Would you say it's a very welcoming group to be a part of for those who are not familiar with this?
Yes, we can be very friendly. We're very open. We talk to hundreds of people at each event, so you got to kind of be a people person a little bit to do this. But yeah, no, it's feel free to walk up to the vendors and talk to them. Ask people about their outfits. Now, consent is necessary. Don't just walk up and start grabbing and touching on people's clothes and outfits. We spend a lot of time and money into it.
Sure.
And a lot of people will get offended and upset. So, consent is always one of those things we want to be aware of, make sure we're not pushing somebody's boundaries.
Sure. And poking and prodding when you shouldn't be.
Exactly.
Always good advice, not only for this, but for across the board.
Yes,
for sure.
for daily
daily life.
use.
That's right. So, Travis, anything else we should know about for this Renaissance event coming up, this festival coming up very soon?
We covered quite a bit today. The main thing is just come check it out, especially if you're not familiar with it. The Scottish Heritage Society used to have a Celtic festival over 10 years ago. And whenever I moved out here from Houston, I was like, we got to get something going. There's nothing to do. But I think just come out, check it out. We're going to have a good time. Again, let's be responsible. Let's drink responsibly while we're out at the event. We're going to push safe drinking. And then let's just have a blast, dress out, and let's get whimsical and fun,
That's true. We need some whimsy in our lives. That's true. I like that word, whimsical.
Everything is so serious right now. Let's just take a break for the weekend.
I love that. That's a fantastic way to look at it. Something else before we wrap up. You brought these cups.
I brought these
Look
out
at
here
that.
in case we got thirsty, so.
Which I definitely am. After talking for this long, I definitely could use that. I mean, look at this. We can get a close-up view of the material of these. Can you describe what they are?
So these are a horn based overseas. It's either a bison or an oxen.
Okay.
She gets one of the two. But our friends at Robin Met Drinking Horns actually makes these. She goes everywhere from the horn to polishing it down, shaping the handle down. She hand carves everything and then paints it. And if you get a close-up of the back handle right here, you can see her logo. Where are we at?
Oh, this camera right here.
Okay, right here.
Oh, yeah, I see the
It's
logo
a little
right
FH.
here. Yes, FH.
But
at
she
that.
does amazing work. We usually do a small order with her and just keep some of her stuff in our shop
Sure, yes.
for when we vend. But I just love her work.
It's
so I like
incredible.
keeping
I
it
mean,
around.
handcrafted, and this is just some of what is part of this entire theme that you're going with here, but also the culture and the history, again, going back to this, but also how alive it is to this day and how people are taking part in this.
Renaissance fairs are making a turn, just like the mullet and everything. It's
It
kind
comes, it comes back around. That's right. That's a good point. Or the perm
you
these
know,
days.
when TRS started out, it got big real quick. It was real popular. Texas Renaissance Fair, for those of y'all who aren't familiar, the one outside of Houston. And that's an amazing event as well. And it's grown to be something spectacular over the years. I don't think we will get to that point anytime soon. They've been going for 52 years now. But we hope to get to something over the next few years to where we can be proud of it.
Well, and Sir Travis, we're certainly wishing you the very best of luck. We're inviting you to go on out. We'll put the flyer up one more time for you to be able to take the information down, take a picture of it. And while the flyer's up, is there a way people can support you, maybe organizations, things like that? Is there a way people can even volunteer their time?
Yes, we are accepting volunteers. We definitely need people to help us out. A lot of the volunteers that we have had reach out, they're like, I'm in a wheelchair, what can I do?
Sure.
And I'm like, yeah, we'll put you at the table and help you work,
There
have
you
you
go.
work tickets, you know?
Sure.
But we definitely need some more able-bodied people that can walk around. Since the Legion is having their bingo that day, we have to reserve most of that parking lot for them.
Sure,
Because they do rent that, so we have to allow them access to what they pay for. But yeah, other than that, we're still accepting sponsors up until Thursday, Friday. We haven't gotten our big sponsors, and we've been having to, play with
Make
money a
do,
little bit.
make do,
yeah,
yes.
make do. So we still are accepting our sponsors. Everything is on our website there. If you go to the WTRF store, it's the top right link. It'll say store. There's all the sponsorship info in there. There's night sponsors that are only $100. So if you're an individual, not a business, and want to support us, that's a great way to do it. And another great way is just show up to the event and buy a ticket.
That'll help tremendously
Yeah, that'll
as
help
well.
tremendously. And that'll help our vendors as well.
Absolutely. Good point as
Yeah.
well, especially supporting those local organizations too. Travis, thanks so much for coming in and talking about this wonderful Renaissance Festival coming up in Odessa.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Wake Up West Texas Extra after this.